Time to sound the alarm, Dylan. Not so good for Madison Bumgarner.
No.
He'll likely be out throughout the All-Star break. Now, he's been diagnosed with a grade 2 left shoulder sprain stemming from his dirt bike accident. The Giants entered Friday with a record of 8-15. They were last in the National League West. So, do you think this is an overreaction, Dylan? Will the Giants miss the playoffs?
No, I don't. I think that's dead on. The Giants were my pick to win the 2017 World Series, kind of trumping the whole every even year thing that we saw fall apart last year as the Cubs knocked them out of the playoffs. I said, okay, no more even years? Well, then they're going to win it in the odd year, and they're going to do it on the big, broad shoulders of their pitching staff, led by ace Madison Bumgarner. I couldn't have been more wrong. Even when Mad Bum was in there, he was winless and not pitching up to that same standard we're used to from Bumgarner. But with this news and the way they're playing, I think they're out. I don't think there's going to be enough time once Bumgarner comes back. I think they're just going to have dug themselves too much of a hole that even if he does come back and pitch his lights out, they're going to be chasing too much of a deficit from not only the Dodgers, which we expect to win the division now, but look at the way Arizona, look at the way Colorado's playing. When you got 3 teams you're chasing without your number 1 guy, and by the way, your number 2, 3, and 4 in Cueto, Samardzija, and Matt Moore are not really pitching well, not living up to the hype, and all have north of 5 ERAs, I just don't think this team is a playoff team. And it's unfortunate because they're a great team. They got a great nucleus of offensive players. They fixed the bullpen, they thought, by adding Melanson, but Melanson's not been that sharp. And the fact that this is his left shoulder, this worries me about long term. I mean, does he rush himself back and wind up having a nagging shoulder for the rest of his career? I sure hope not, because he is such an important, vital piece of what they're trying to do this year and for years to come. Unfortunately for them this year, I just think that's too much time to miss, and there's too many other teams in the division playing well. They're going to be on the outside looking in when it's all said and done in October.
Definitely a bummer, especially considering in the beginning we were talking weeks. Now we're talking months for him to be out.
August? I don't know.
Definitely a bummer for Bumgarner.